Hello believers, so today I'm back with a special video for you. I have something to show you and talk about with you. So as you may have understood by the title, I have a new tattoo. It is my first tattoo and it is a Justin Bieber related tattoo, so that's why I wanted to share this with you and talk about it with you. So it is located in my forearm right here. It is normally like when I'm like this, it is straight, as you can tell. And my tattoo is the belief key. So I'm gonna talk to you about it. I'm gonna tell you everything about it. I've always wanted a tattoo let's say about Justin. I didn't want his face on my body. You're cute, Justin, but no. I wanted something that had a strong meaning. I wanted kind of a symbol, you know? And at first, I remember I wanted to do the infinity sign with written Bieber in it or something, and I went to the tattoo place and I asked for the price and the girl said, no, we're not doing that. Not because it was Justin Bieber related, but because they don't want to do infinity signs anymore. So I was a little pissed, but I got home and I thought about it and I understood her reason. She explained that they're not doing that anymore because all the girls are doing it and they're probably doing it for the wrong reasons and blah 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 blah. So I came back and I thought about it a lot. This was last summer. Yeah. Was it last summer? Before last summer. Anyway. Yeah, I don't remember, but it was around that time. And before or after, don't remember, I went to Justin's concert in Antwerp in Belgium. And you know, if you went to the concert, or if you haven't, but you probably know that before the concert starts you have the belief key on the big screen with the countdown. And I remember seeing this key and I just love the little object, if I can say. I just thought it was a beautiful piece, and I remember it from being on Justin's arm, you know, in his owl tattoo. There's a belief key. And so I remember seeing that and thinking it's a beautiful thing. And so it was probably after the concert that I went to ask for the price of the infinity sign, and she told me no. Because after I came back and I thought about it for a second, I thought, oh, maybe I should get the belief key tattooed. And so I thought about it, and then I talked with a friend his brother is a tattoo artist, and he told me don't do it during the summer because it's not gonna heal properly and you're not going to be able to go to the pool or stuff like that. So I thought it was right. I was a little scared, so I didn't want to go and ask. So I waited, and in last November, I went back and I took a lot of pictures and stuff with me, and I went and asked, and he said it was between 120 euros and 130, but he had a waiting list of 6 months. I was like, I'm gonna have to wait for 6 months to get that tattoo done. Damn it. And so, because I really wanted that tattoo and it was a cheap price and I knew he was good at what he was doing, I took an appointment. I paid the 50 euros you had to pay, and because you know you always have to pay before a certain price, and so I did that, and I had my appointment for May 6th. So for 6 months I thought about it. So I knew that, like, thinking about it this whole time, I knew I wanted the key to look exactly like the key from the perfume and from the Belief tour. So the day before I was going for my tattoo, the tattoo artist sent me a message asking me a couple more details so he could do the drawing, and I said I want the key to look exactly like the picture I gave you. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything added to it. I want it to look exactly like it. And so the reason why I really wanted the key to look exactly like that is because the meaning behind it is really strong to me. Behind a tattoo, like, I don't tell that to a lot of people, so guys, bear with me, okay? As I told you in my Belieber story, I wasn't feeling really good when I became a believer. It just didn't really help me like his songs, especially his songs, like not him personally. I didn't meet him, he didn't hug me, but his songs made me feel better. Like I felt like I was a piece of crap, basically, that I would never have a boyfriend, that I wasn't pretty enough, skinny enough, you know, all that bullshit that we believe in, and that you probably guys are believing it right now, and you should just stop right there, right at this second, because this is just taking your teenage time, if I can say, away from you, and it's just crap. Like, go eat french fries, guys. French fries taste good. Anyway, being a believer helped me because I could just stop thinking I was too fat, too ugly, too blah 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 blah, and just think that I could do anything. And in some parts, like I had to take exams for school, for example, and I thought that I would fail, that I could never do it, and I was just watching Never Say Never, and just I was seeing this kid coming from nowhere, doing all the amazing thing he did, and I was like, I'm really sitting in my room right now thinking I'm gonna fail a stupid exam when Justin did all of that. What am I thinking, you know? And so I pretty much did a lot of things just because I had the motivation to believe. And so I wanted to remember that. I wanted to remember the girl that I was before, the 14-year-old girl that thought she would never go to New York, that thought she would never have dreams coming true, and she would never believe in anything. And then thanks to the positive energy Justin brought to my life and to all of his lives, I stopped blaming myself. I stopped sitting on my ass thinking nothing was gonna happen, you know? And I'm not perfect yet. Like, I still sometimes sit on my ass and wait for things to happen and just blame my life and blame stupid things. But I'm in a better place than I would have been if I had never met Justin, virtually met Justin. And I started to believe, basically, and I wanted to remember that. I wanted to remember that every time I feel low, there's this light, you know, there's tiny little light where you can just close all the doors and listen to the songs and understand what life really is. That if you don't work your ass off, you're never gonna get anything. And on the other hand, I felt like I gained knowledge about the world. Because, as I said in my believer story, I registered to Twitter when I became a believer, before I became a believer, to contact Justin, you know, send him a tweet and follow me, Justin, please, you know, kind of things. But I also started to talk with a lot of people from all around the world, a lot of believers from Taiwan and from USA and England and I don't know, whatever. A lot of our conversations were about Justin, but sometimes we were talking about economics and politics and religion and stuff, and I felt like thanks to that, thanks to being a believer, and I could talk with people and understand and get more knowledge. And if you look at the key, like I'm gonna show you on my arm, so this is a belief key, but this part is supposed to represent an owl key, right? An owl wing. And the owl, it's supposed to represent knowledge and the fact that you're staying calm and smart in all situations. Being a believer first helped me to believe and not give up and not think things could not happen, but also helped me being smart about things and listening to people and not judge people. And I literally grew up thanks to this whole universe. This isn't just about Justin and what Justin does and when he wakes up and when he goes to bed and stuff like that. This is about everything that's happening around him that made me a better person. I truly believe I would not have been the person I am right now if I had never met this whole universe. And so I could never thank him enough, honestly, for that. We live in such a world right now where there's no hope. I feel like people are being so selfish. Being a believer, you really understand that people are gonna give you a hard time if you're proud of it, and if you're like, I'm a believer, to everybody who asks you what kind of music you like and you say I'm a believer, people are going to give you the hardest time of your life. It helps you understand that you should never judge someone for the music they like, for the movies they like, for the shows they like, for their passion for whatever, because they make you feel so much like shit for being a believer that you could never look at yourself in the mirror if you were giving a hard time to other people. So I gained a lot of maturity, and yeah, so that's why I wanted a tattoo to represent it. And I thought the belief key was the perfect symbol to represent that. I wanted, every time I look at it, it's on my forearm. Every time I look at it, I remember where I'm coming from. And I'm not coming from the deepest, darkest place ever. Kids have suffered more than I have. But we all have our past, and we all have our downside. And tattoos are here to represent ourselves in arts. You know, it's like, for me, people who have tattoos on their body, it's like a painting of their life. In a way, we don't understand everything they have tattooed on, but it certainly have a meaning for them. And so I wanted this tattoo. I wanted it to represent this moment of my life, those moments of my life, those little moments when I was 14 and I had no internet, and I just had books to see the outside world, and I had dreams, and I thought I was never gonna achieve anything, and then I suddenly, when I was 18 years old, things started to get better, and now I'm in a much happier place. And so this tattoo represent the fact that I will always be a believer, that I don't care if Justin does drugs. You can do whatever the kid wants to do. The kid can't do it. I don't care. And at the end of the day, music is all that matters, right? So I'm not saying to all of you should do a tattoo, because you should really be sure of what you want to do. That thing is going to stay with you forever. It's never gonna go anywhere. That's a thing that made me want to have one, because I wanted something that was never going to leave me no matter what. I was tired of things or people leaving me, and I wanted to be sure that no matter where I go, no matter how many times I take a shower, it's gonna stay there with me and it's never gonna leave me. But having a tattoo staying with you forever could also freak out some people, and I totally understand that. I totally do. You have to know what you want for yourself. And I'm 21 years old, guys, so I know what I'm doing, you know? It's not like I'm 16. If you guys have technical questions about it, or other questions, anything, you can always ask them in the comment section below, and you know, I'll get back to you like always. You can also add me on Facebook if you want to talk with me. It's always cool. I like to talk with you guys because you're cool. If you also have requests for videos, I'm down for it. You can always ask, and I'll try to film the videos. I'm sorry if all my videos are not like super organized when I talk. Sometimes I don't realize that I'm going from a subject to another. I just don't like writing scripts, you know. Videos are not movies, they're not fake. I'm really saying what's in my heart, and I'm talking to you like I would be talking with a really, really, really good friend. I tell you stuff that I don't say to my best friends, because it's like that. I don't really like to talk to people in general, but you're always cool with me, so I want to be cool with you. And I also wanted to let you know that we have reached 400 subscribers, which is crazy. 400 of us at this day. Thank you. 400 people following me. It is just no words for that. I just have one thing to say about that, is that when we'll be 500, there will be a giveaway. Yeah. So if you have friends that you think would be interested in my videos, I would recommend you to let them know. So the sooner we're 500, the sooner I do this giveaway. And I can't wait to make someone really happy, because you make me happy, so I want to make you happy. So that's basically everything. I'm gonna stop this video right now because I'm talking way too much. And I wanted to tell you this last thing. I love you so much. Thank you for staying with me all the time. I love you.